understand about Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter. Sorry, I think reacts one. Hold on a second. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, the hand has been raised here. So, okay, so shared again. So first canto, third chapter, eighth shloka. We are going to recite. So तृतीयं ऋषि शर्गं वै देवर्षित्वम् उत्पेत्यथः तन्त्रं सात्वतम् अचष्ट नैष्कर्म्य कर्मणा यतः तृतीयं ऋषि सर्गं वै देवर्षित्वम् उपेत्य च सः तन्त्रं सात्वतम् अचष्ट नैष्कर्म्य कर्मणा यत. Can someone repeat? तृतीयं ऋषि शर्गं वै देवर्षि त्वम् उपेत्य सः तन्त्रं सात्वतम् अचष्ट नैष्कर्म्य कर्मणा यत. So word by word meaning. Tritiyam, the third one. Rishi Shargam, the millennium of the rishis. Vai, certainly. Devarsitam, incarnation of the rishi amongst the demigod. In creations of the rishi amongst the demigod. Upetya, having accepted, sah, he, tantram, expositions of the Vedas, Sattvatam, which is specially meant for devotional service, Achesta, collected, Naiskarmya, non-fruitive, Karmanya of work, Yata, from which. Translation and purport. Translation and purport has been given by Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The millennium of the rishis, the personality of Godhead, accepted the third empowered incarnations in the form of Devarsi Narada, who is great sages among the demigods. He collected expositions of the Vedas which deal with the devotional services and which inspire non-fruitive actions. Purport. The great Rishi Narada, who is an empowered incarnation of the personality of Godhead, propagate devotional services all over the universe. All great devotees of the Lord all over the universe and in different planet and species of life are his disciples. Srila Vyasadeva, the compiler of Srimad Bhagavatam, is also one of his disciples. Narada is the author of Narada Pancharatriya, which is the expositions of Vedas, particularly for the devotional services of the Lord. This Narada Pancharatriya trains the karmis or the fruitive workers to achieve liberations from the bondage of fruitive work. The conditioned souls are mostly attracted by the fruitive work because they want to enjoy life by the sweet of their own brows. The whole universe is full of fruitive workers in all species of life. The fruitive works include all kind of economic development plans, but the laws of nature provides that every action has its resultant reactions, and the performer of the work is bounded up by such reactions, good or bad. The reactions of good work is comparatively material prosperity, whereas the reactions of bad work is comparatively material distress. But material conditions, either in so-called happiness or so-called distress, are all meant ultimately for distress only. Foolish materialists have no information of how to obtain eternal happiness in the unconditional state. Sri Narada informs these foolish fruitive workers how to realize the reality of happiness. He gives directions to the diseased man of the world how one's presence engagement can lead one of the path of spiritual em, emancipations. The physicians directed the patients to take treated milk in the form of curd for his suffering from indigestions due to his taking another milk preparations. So the cause of the disease and the remedy of the disease may be the same, but it must be treated by the expert physicians like Narada. The Bhagavad Gita also gives the same solutions of serving the Lord by the fruitive of one's labor that will lead one to the path of Naiskarmya or liberations. So let's do the prayer first. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जलशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवारी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे। So thanks all of you to join this morning Bhagavatam classes, and we are going to discuss today about first canto, third chapter, and third sloka, eighth sloka. In this sloka, we are going to talk about the third incarnation of the God, that is Narad Muni. And hold on, I think again, I don't know what happened. Okay, so a few important points of the Narad Muni, how to identify. So he always carrying a kartal, music instrument, and the veena, and in generally regards as one of the great master of ancient music instruments. So he is a great master of music instruments, referring to as a Raj Rishi. So Rishi Raja, and the in purport it has been beautifully explained. He is a Rishi among all those demigods. Rishi means he is a perfect liberated soul from that. That's why who is the very spiritual king. We can say like Raj Rishi, right? But he is Rishi among the demigods. So Devarsi, that's why we call him Devarsi, meaning of king of all sages. He is one of the mind creation children of Brahma, just like the four Kumaras. He was gifted with the boon of knowledge regarding the past, present, and the future. So he has all those informations, present, past, and future. So he's a Trikaldarsi, just like a Vyasadeva and other incarnations. And I had just bolded this word, so this I'll come later, but let's take the another. So he's the author of Narad Bhakti Sutra. So he has written a book that's called Narad Bhakti Sutra or Narad Pancharatri. That book has been compiled with essence of all those Vedas and give only few sutras to which is going to helpful for all materialistic people. All those activities which any person is performing, that is having a equal reactions. So every act has a every karma has a equal reactions, the fruitative actions. So whatever the karmis are and the people are doing. So in Narad Pancharatri, it has been mentioned how the work has to be performed to become to the liberated positions. So, in step by step in Narad Pancharatri, it has been mentioned how to become a devotion, how to do the devotional services, how actually the people has to perform the devotional services. So that's why all those sutras of Vedi Sadhan Bhakti, the Vidhi. I mean, the way we are doing the way we are performing to the all devotional services, like doing the arati, doing all those steps, how to take a I mean, how the uh, devotee should has to behave, how they have to approach to the deities, how they have to offer the foods to the deities, and which mudras need to be. I mean, there are a lot many vast knowledge of that Bhakti Sutra has been given in the Narad Bhakti Sutra, and specifically each and every steps how to deal with the senior Vaishnavas, how to deal with the gurus, how to deal with the other demigods. So everything has been step by step mentioned in the Narad Bhakti Sutra. So if uh, he considered that the karmis people who is always think that they are doing the work. Even in the purport also, it has been mentioned by the Prabhupada that they feel that they are doing the hard work and they are achieving it. So how they can be get liberated? So that part, that step by step, has been mentioned in the Narad Bhakti Sutra, Narad Pancharatri. Second, the second last is traveling musician and storyteller. So he is, uh, in all those stories and everywhere we listen that Narad Muni, where he will never stop in one place. He always travels, and only while he's traveling, he's doing only two things: Krishna Bhakti Prachara, always glorification of Krishna, and making a disciples to spread the consciousness, Krishna consciousness, spreads the devotee consciousness. So he always, I mean, he did a indivisible preaching also, and he did a mass preaching also. For example, all these great devotees, great persons are devotee of Narad Maharaj. Even Vyasadeva is the first, who has compiled all these Srimad Bhagavatam, and right now we are discussing about the same. So it's a mercy of Narad Muni only. Valmiki, who compiled the Ramayana before its acts, before the actual Ramayana activities happen, he is compiled all those. And who is the Valmiki? He was a, I mean, he was Daku, and he was not a just like a normal Vaishnavas. But just because of the preaching of Narad Muni, he become a great sage. Dhruva Maharaj, we all know about the Dhruva Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam. Again, in the detail, it will come as a Dhruva Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, we recently all watched the movie Narasimha. So he is a great devotee of Vishnu, and he is a disciple of Narad Muni. And at least, he is the cause of one incarnation. So Narasimha avatar is only done for the Prahlad Maharaj. So that's, Prachina Vahi, the king, even the sons of Prajapati, the mass preaching. So thousand sons of Prajapati, and Narad Muni has given, preached all of them, thousand sons of Prajapatis together. So it's a mass preaching. So he is the best preacher. And every person in the Krishna consciousness has to follow Narad Muni's footstep. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Tare, Tare dekho, Yare dekho Tare kaho, Krishna Upadesh. So it's a perfect example is the Narad Muni. Wherever he's go, he always do the Krishna Prachara. And the last one is the guru of Narad Muni is Brahma himself. He got the knowledge from of Bhagavatam from Brahma and Krishna. Now the bold point is purposeful mischief. So I mean, everywhere we all read and seen in multiple serials and everywhere that Narad Muni is always making a quarrel between two parties. He is the person who is always doing these kind of things. He just spark one point, and that way the quarrel start. But that has been done by the Narad Muni purposefully. It's never ever done as a mischief, as shown in the all these serials and TV serials and everywhere. And while considering him as a mischief is it's a very sinful activities. So we never ever think like that. Narad Muni is always. So one pastime I just want to tell here, because of that pastime, his purposefully mischief, we got a Sukadeva Goswami who is spreading this Srimad Bhagavatam. So one day, when Lord Shiva has went out from the Kailas, and Narad Muni appears there, and he was saying to Parvati Ma that okay. I don't know. Suddenly he started saying, okay, I don't know why these husbands are hiding the informations from their wives. Now he just want to encourage, he just want to perform that rasa, that leela, and he told that point. And Parvati Maharani says, okay, okay, my husband never lie to me, he always tell everything to me. So he said, okay, do you know, he is bearing the Mundamala, the scalp of all these humans. Do you know who they are? So she said, I don't care, what those skulls are, but I don't know. So no, so Narad Muni said, no, no, that's why, he's hiding that, who that sculpts are. And then when the Lord Shiva came back, Parvati, Parvati Mata started showing she is angry, and after that they said, okay, what these sculpts are? So Shiv Maharaj say that, okay, no, no, these sculpts are no other than you only. So every birth you are taking that birth. So so much I am loving you so much. So I'm just keeping those sculpts with me. So Parvati Manini say that, okay, but why you took only one birth? I am taking birth again, and you are collecting all those sculpts, but you are not taking birth again and again. So he said, okay, because I am immortal, I am Amara, because I had listened, I have drink the Srimad Bhagavatam, the rasa of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's why she said, no, I also want to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam. I also want to become a immortal. I want to become a Amara. And that's why he started, giving the informations, the Srimad Bhagavatam, but somehow till fourth canto, she got slipped, and then Sukadeva Goswami, the parrot of Radharani, he started, emitting his voice and something. I mean, we had already went through this story. So this purposefully mischief has, given a very beautiful things, and we got Sukadeva Goswami. Similarly, everywhere, even I mean, most of the people can ask the question that, okay, in Kamsa's life, the sixth son, why he, because Kamsa has refused to kill the first son, second sons, and all. He was only waiting for the eighth son of the Devaki. Why he not, and moreover, why he not kill Devaki so that, no son came? But Narad Muni says, okay, because all those six son was Kalanimi's sons. There was again past time, and somehow they was cursed and they was liberated while killing. So because of Narad Muni, they all six got killed. So Narad Muni has did lot of these kind of activities purposefully. So never ever think that, he was even nowadays, if the person is telling something, or doing some, these backbiting kind of things, the people are compare him as a Narad Muni. He's saying that, he's a Narad Muni. So never ever do these kind of activities, because Narad Muni is never did these kind of activities. Whatever he is doing, that is the purposeful. Because he is a Trikaldarshi, as we know, he is a Trikaldarshi. He knows the past, present, and the futures also. That's why whatever the activities he is doing purposefully, with a lesson, with a message, with a motive. It's not like, just unnecessarily he's going here and there and doing all these activities. So each and every step, he never ever think beyond Krishna consciousness in his life. He never ever think. So to understand about his little life, how Narada Muni become a great Krishna consciousness devotee. Before that, in a purport, it has been mentioned one few more important point, that Prabhupada has explained that, Shat Karma Nipuno Vipro Mantra Tantra Visharada Avaishnamo Gurudana Syada Vaishnama Swapako Guru. So very beautifully, uh, uh, Prabhupada has explained that it is said in the Narad Pancharatri that a person who is not a Vaishnava, he cannot be a Guru. A person born or qualified Brahmana and known all the mantras and tantras, but if he is an impersonalist, then he cannot be a Guru. Avaishnava Gurus na satsayate. Wherever a person born in low family, but he is great devotee, he shall be accepted as a devotee, as a guru. He shall be accepted as guru. So, how beautifully in even Narad Pancharatri and Prabhupada has explained this point. Brahmana means what? The person who knows the Brahman, who know the Brahma, who is the Brahm, not the person who took birth in the Brahmana family. Now, in everywhere, people feel so much privileged that I took a birth on a Brahmana family, so I'm a Brahmana by birth. So there is no concept of Brahmana by birth until unless you not follow, you don't know the Brahman who is the Brahma, and you not follow the actual uh, submissive approach to the God. If you are not doing those activities, you are not Brahmana, despite you took a birth on a Brahmana family. Even Narad Muni was a son of a maid servant, and he became a level of Devarsi because of the surrenderance, because of the uh, always praising to the Lord, always doing everything for the Lord. So he was a great bhaktas. He was always spreading the Krishna consciousness all over the world. So that is the actual meaning of uh, Brahmana. Even Prabhupada has given a very beautiful example in his purport that the person, there is a one person is fall sick with indigestions after taking a milk product, after taking a milk. So there is a, once they go to the expert physicians, physicians advise him, okay, take another form of milk, that is curd, and it will give a relief in your indigestion system. Because he knows that what is the best for you, which form of the milk is going to be best for you. That's why he's suggesting the curd, to take curd, not the milk, because milk may can cause the indigestions, but curd will relieve the indigestions. So he is an expert person. So that's why we have to approach the person who really live that life, who is really know the Brahman, who is really know the Brahman. That's why in Narad Pancharatri also it has been mentioned, the Brahman means not the person who took a birth in the Brahmana family, but who really knows the Brahman. In quickly, I'm going to finish how to Narada Maharaj become a great devotee of the Krishna consciousness. He was born on insignificant son of maid servant during the 4 month of rainy season. I mean, right now everywhere lot of good roads and every facilities are here, but in previous time it was not a good facilities everywhere. And these 4 months, which is called chaturmas, so in these 4 months there are a lot of rain and all things happened, and the people used to avoid traveling during the chaturmas. So during the 4 month rainy season, esteemed Vaishnavas visited the Brahmana's school where his mother resided. He had a privilege to assist them due to her hospitality. Despite his youth, he exhibits self-control, discreet, and good conduct, for which they graciously bestowed their blessings upon him without causes. Once, with their permission, he took the remnants of their food, and as a result, all of his sins were eradicated. So we had already discussed so many times that how much Vaishnava Sangha and Vaishnava's uh, um, aura will help you in your devotional services, and same we are seeing here in the Narada Maharaj life. In their association, he heard narrations of Lord Krishna, transcendently attractive pastimes. By such regular and attractive hearing, his taste for such topic increased at every steps. So here, how important the Sravanam is from a respective authorized source. If you are hearing the pastime of Krishna, and if you are increasing your Sravanam, how much beneficial that can be. So after hearing these narrations of Lord Krishna and his transcendental attractive pastimes, he become a devotee. He increase his taste of Krishna Bhakti. So when this transcendental taste become very strong, his attentions become fully fixed on hearing about Supreme Personality of Godhead. As a result, the mood of passion and ignorance vanished from his heart. He realized himself to be different from the gross and subtle bodies. So when these hearings are increased, just like every time all the gurus, Maharaj, and all the devotees are saying that we have to increase our Sravanam, we have to daily hear some lectures from the great Vaishnavas, the disciples, the uh, authorized Vaishnavas, and once we hear about that, automatically the taste will develop, and we know who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we started uh, submissive way approaching to the God. The last, he loved those pure devotees greatly, and with a gentle behavior, he strictly followed their instructions. So, last point, he loved those pure devotees greatly. So, whosoever the devotees are, the great sages, he loved them. His hospitality is to serve them. Every need, whatever those devotees need, he was just serving them with a gentle behavior. It's not like, okay, today this Guru Maharaj, this sages is not talking in favor to me, so I'm not going to talk to him. Not like that. Whatever the reasons are, either it's good or bad, hard or soft, he just accept in a gentle behavior. He strictly follow their instructions. Whatever the gurus has saying, he strictly follow their instructions, and that way he become a great devotee and great Krishna consciousness devotee. Hare Krishna. And in the next and fifth chapter, or some other fifth canto, in this first canto only, we are going to read about more detail about the Narad Maharaj, how he go when his mother, in the childhood also his mother got, she got, a snake bite her, and somehow she left, and he went to jungle and all those. So that will do read in that particular part. But right now, till now, this is the message of this particular slokas. Any questions?
Hare Krishna. Yeah, you can open up any questions, comments, reflections.
Thank you, Prabhuji. This is a great session. So uh, there is Narada Panchakshari book. That is
Pancharatri.
the book. Yeah, so that is the one. It's for the Bhagavatam, right? Like,
It's
uh,
not Bhagavatam, it's a different collections, Prabhu, which basically just compiled for those karmis people how to approach God, how to approach gurus, how to approach Vaishnavas. That
mhm.
part has been mentioned in that sutra.
Yeah, Narada Pancharatrika is the book or is the teachings
Okay.
given by Narada Mahamuni in 5 nights. Pancharatrika, 5 nights. He explained how to worship the Supreme Lord. So, whatever the worship that we are doing in our ISKCON temples, there are different types of worship. If you go one sampradaya, they will do agama, they will do some, every asampradaya has their own way of worshipping. In our sampradaya, we worship by following Narad Pancharatrika, how to do arati, how to do archaman, whatever we are doing the ritualistic activities in our temples, we follow is Narad Pancharatrika.
Okay, the procedure which we need to do the puja and all
Correct.
following. Okay.
Yes.
So this has
Correct.
been written by Narada
Correct.
Mahamuni.
Yes, Narada Muni he gave this knowledge in 5 nights. That's why it's called Pancha Ratrika.
Oh, Pancharath in 5 nights. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. That is good.
Yeah. Anybody has any other questions?
I mean, this is outside of today's topic. My sister told me, just I was discussing with her, like, who is the uh, king, I mean, Pratik, who is that? I did not
Parikshit
remember.
Maharaj.
Pratyaksh Maharaj. So,
Parikshit Maharaj. Yeah.
Parikshit Maharaj, he was listened finally. All these wars, everything is done. He was the king. He was taking care, and he used to know that, and he has learned Bhagavatam in 7 days.
Correct.
I'm not. Is it true or is it possible or not? Still, is there any possibility to learn? Is someone is teaching for the in 7 days with the Bhagavatam?
See, these are all. Yeah, go ahead, Nijendra Prabhuji.
No, no,
Okay.
Prabhu. No, no, Prabhu, please. So, Prabhu, see, the Parikshit Maharaj
Hmm.
who is listening in Srimad Bhagavatam also it's mentioned. First
Yeah.
of all, he is a great devotee. Second, he was not even considered about taking water while hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam.
Hmm.
So, do we have that much of dedications to hear about the Srimad Bhagavatam 7 days altogether? The dedicatedly Parikshit Maharaj has listened.
No.
And moreover, do we have any person who is surrendered soul going to deliver the informations? So with this material things, right now the kathas are going 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours only, right? So they are not the whole day talking about Krishna and Krishna and Krishna, not about the Srimad Bhagavatam. So if you go to any Srimad Bhagavatam, like wherever the Bhagavatam is going on, they 2 or 3 hours, something like that. After that, they feel tired and they go. Even the person who is listening and the person who is delivering, right? So, as you say, 7 day it's possible, but we have to be like Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva
Hmm.
Goswami. So we need to find the Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami, both.
Yes. Yeah. At least that is true. That just I was trying to
Yes,
understand.
Prabhuji, that is a true, and that is the one we are reading now. The same thing, whatever Sukadev Goswami spoke in 7 days,
Hmm.
the same thing, the same verses, the same subject we are reading now. All these slokas, what we are reading, that is exactly told by Sukadev Goswami, what was heard by Parikshit Maharaj.
Okay. So we are so great. Thank you. We are so lucky. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yes, all because of Srila Prabhupada and great acharyas. It's made it possible.
Yes.
That's why Srila Prabhupada's mission is to spread this Srimad Bhagavatam all over the world. When he come to America,
Hmm.
initially he did not focus on Bhagavad Gita. He wanted to give Bhagavatam everybody. Actually, this Bhagavatam is a vast Purana. To translate this Bhagavatam in other language, if you take in Telugu, it took 3 lifetimes. Nannaya, Tikkana, Erana. 3 lifetimes they took to translate this Bhagavatam in Telugu language. But whereas Srila Prabhupada is very determined, in one lifetime itself, he did not sleep. He slept only 1.5 hours, and he completed almost all the Bhagavatam in one life itself. There are
Okay.
few verses left in the end, and those were translated by his disciples. So even in that deathbed, even in the old age of Srila Prabhupada, all his body parts were paralyzed and not moving and not doing no energy in whole body, but only head is working. And disciples recite the verse, and Prabhupada will give commentary on that verse. So that much dedication Srila Prabhupada has to spread this Srimad Bhagavatam. Because of his dedication, because of his efforts, we are able to read this Srimad Bhagavatam. We need to thankful. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam, we will become a Bhagavatas. Srimad Bhagavatam is about the pastimes of the devotees, pastimes of the Supreme Lord. So if you hear that, we'll understand how devotees are going through tough times still, but they are not giving up their bhakti. Similarly, we will also inspire and we will also bhakti will be sprouting and all impurities will go away if you read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam. And this coming Sunday is Bhagavatam appearance day,
Hmm.
Bhadra Purnima. On that day, on that auspicious day, if anybody invite Bhagavatam into their home or if anybody gift Bhagavatam to any other family, they will get eternally liberated. They will have a position in Vaikuntha. So, this is auspicious. In case if you don't have a Bhagavatam, please let us know. We will come and install Bhagavatam at your home, and we will do some kirtan and some discourse. And it is very auspicious on Bhadra Purnima or before or after. Okay, so we are going
Thank
to
you, Prabhuji.
discuss more about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam on coming Sunday feast. So I encourage everyone to come and participate here about Bhagavatam. Also, if you have already Bhagavatam, you can inspire others to take Bhagavatam. So even if you have Bhagavatam at your home, yesterday I posted that message, your forefathers will get fed wherever they are, in whatever the planet they are. They will get sumptuous milk, honey, ghee, all the stuff. If you have Bhagavatam at your home, Devatas will come and do parikrama and go. Bhagavatam is literary incarnation of Sri Krishna himself. Before he leaving this world, he gave this Bhagavatam as his representation. So there are so many unlimited qualities of Bhagavatam. Okay, I encourage everyone to invite Bhagavatam in your homes. If it is not there, if it is there, you can sponsor Bhagavatam for some other family, or you can encourage your friends, neighbors to take one Bhagavatam set for them.
Bhagavatam, how to invite? Is there any specific book or any other?
Yeah, Bhagavatam is 12 cantos, it's 12 parts. So, if you let me know, I'll bring those whole 12 cantos books to your home. We'll decorate nicely on a table with the flowers and all. We'll offer arati and we'll offer a small puja and we'll do a kirtan and then we will discuss about importance and glories of Bhagavatam. And then from there, you can read one verse on your own pace and you can complete Bhagavatam before you leave your body.
Okay.
Like Parikshit Maharaj.
Can you also in a Telugu version also is it available?
Yes, Telugu
Prabhuji?
is also available. If you want, you can come and pick it up on coming Sunday in our
Okay,
center.
I will come, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Is anybody interested? If anybody doesn't have Bhagavatam at your home, please contact me. Everybody should have Bhagavatam at their home. Okay. So with that, we will conclude here. Wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day. Tomorrow is Ekadasi. Minimally fasting from beans and grains. Fasting Vaishnava Tithi. Tomorrow is Vishnu's favorite day. By doing this, we can able to control our senses and we can be more and more closer to Krishna and our bhakti will be more stronger. And we'll have a special discourse on coming Sunday about Bhadra Purnima, about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Auspicious time, day to invite Bhagavatam to your home or gift Bhagavatam to anyone. So, I would like to offer praise to Lord Narasimhadeva to give a complete protection for all our congregation members as well as entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam
Jalantam
Sarvatomukam
Sarvatomukam.
Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyur Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyur Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyur Namamiham Narasimha Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Let's offer our obeisances for all assembled Vaishnavas who gave a wonderful opportunity to hear about Bhagavatam. Vancha kalpataravyaschya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra enthusiastically 3 times and wind up the class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.